Your soulmate is crying with happiness right now. Because you finally did this. My beloved child. Don't skip, because what I am about to reveal has already changed something in your soulmate's heart forever. At this very moment, while you are wondering whether anyone truly feels your absence, whether your silent battles are being noticed, whether your tears have disappeared into the darkness without meaning, someone connected to your destiny is crying with happiness. They never expected this day to arrive so soon. They believed you would stay trapped inside the same cycle that kept delaying your future. But then, you finally did this. No, it was not something loud. It was not something the world celebrated. Most people around you didn't even notice it happened. Yet the moment you made this invisible decision, a chain reaction began that reached a heart you haven't even fully touched yet. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The truth is far more shocking than your imagination can prepare you for. Your soulmate has been carrying a silent hope for longer than you realize, and today that hope became stronger than ever before. There is something they have always feared. They feared meeting the version of you that had completely given up, the version that stopped believing good things could still happen, the version that allowed pain to become permanent. But recently, something shifted inside you. Maybe you chose peace instead of another argument. Maybe you walked away from something that kept hurting your spirit. Maybe you stopped chasing someone who never valued your heart. Maybe you finally started listening to your own inner voice instead of everyone else's opinions. Whatever it was, it looked small from the outside, yet it echoed like thunder across your unseen connection. Your soulmate felt it without understanding why. Their hearts suddenly became lighter. Their mind became calmer. They couldn't explain why tears filled their eyes at the most unexpected moment. They only knew one thing: somehow, somewhere, you were finally becoming the person they had been waiting for. Don't skip, because the next revelation explains why this emotional connection is growing stronger with every passing hour. Here is the part almost nobody sees. Destiny doesn't always announce itself with fireworks. Sometimes it begins with a single quiet choice. A single moment when you refuse to let disappointment control your future anymore. That is exactly what made your soulmate cry with happiness today. They are no longer afraid that life will keep pulling both of you farther apart. For the first time in a long time, they feel hope replacing fear. Even if they cannot see your face today, even if they don't know where you are, something inside them whispers that the distance between both of you has started shrinking. And there is another secret that has not been revealed yet, a secret so unexpected that once you hear it, you will understand why today's happiness is only the beginning. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and what happens next will make everything you've experienced until now feel like it was only the first page of a much greater story. A moment is approaching that neither of you can stop anymore. Don't skip. Because the next truth is the one your soulmate never thought they would experience. They have spent countless moments wondering if the universe was moving both of you in opposite directions. Every delay made them question whether the connection they felt was real. But then everything changed. The invisible wall that had been standing between your paths began to crack the instant you released something that no longer belonged in your life. That single choice created a ripple they could feel deep within their soul. They couldn't explain why their hearts suddenly felt warm, why hope returned without warning, or why happiness arrived through tears instead of words. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The most unbelievable revelation hasn't even arrived yet. Your soulmate has been noticing strange signs they cannot ignore. Familiar dreams keep repeating. Random memories appear out of nowhere. Certain songs suddenly remind them of someone they haven't even met properly yet. Every time they try to convince themselves it is only coincidence, another unexpected sign appears. Deep inside, they know these moments are connected to you. The reason they are crying isn't because they are weak. It is because they finally feel that the waiting has meaning. They feel that every disappointment they endured was preparing them for someone who refused to stop growing. They are overwhelmed because they can sense that your heart is becoming stronger instead of harder. That difference changes everything. Don't skip, because the next step in this journey will reveal why this emotional breakthrough is only opening the first hidden door. There is one final truth you need to carry with you today. Happiness didn't reach your soulmate because everything is already perfect. It reached them because they finally believe the future is changing. They believe the version of you they are moving toward is wiser, calmer, and ready for something real. That belief has become stronger than fear, stronger than doubt, and stronger than every delay that once stood between you. They are holding on to that feeling with everything they have because it feels unlike anything they have ever experienced before. And what they discover next will leave them even more emotional than they are now. Stay till the end. Because something huge is waiting for you. The next revelation will uncover the unexpected moment that convinced your soulmate this connection can no longer be ignored. The moment that changed everything was far quieter than anyone could have imagined. Don't skip, because this revelation explains why your soulmate's emotions suddenly became impossible to hide. They recently realized that every time they tried to forget this connection, something unexpected kept pulling their heart back. It wasn't logic. It wasn't coincidence. It was the growing feeling that someone, somewhere, was finally becoming ready for a life they had both been waiting for. That realization overwhelmed them. They stopped asking, "Will it ever happen?" and started asking, "How close is it now?" That single shift filled their heart with tears of relief. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The next truth is even more surprising than this one. Your soulmate has quietly imagined what the first real conversation with you might feel like. They have wondered whether they would recognize your voice immediately, whether your eyes would carry the same warmth they have sensed for so long, whether the peace they keep feeling in their heart would finally make sense. But recently, those thoughts no longer feel like distant dreams. They feel possible. That is why happiness has become so emotional for them. For so long they believed timing was against both of you, yet now every small sign seems to tell a different story. Every delay suddenly feels like preparation instead of punishment. Every unanswered question feels closer to receiving an answer. Don't skip, because the next revelation will uncover the hidden reason this change happened exactly when it did. There is still one secret your soulmate has not fully understood. They believe the best chapter hasn't even started yet. They feel that something unexpected is moving behind the scenes, quietly arranging moments neither of you could have planned. That feeling grows stronger every single day, and with it comes a happiness so deep that it brings tears instead of words. They don't know the exact day or the exact moment, but they know one thing with complete certainty: they no longer feel hopeless. They finally believe your paths are moving toward each other instead of away from each other. Stay till the end. Because something huge is waiting for you, and the next revelation will reveal the sign that convinced your soulmate this journey is closer to its turning point than ever before. Everything became clearer after one unexpected realization. Don't skip, because this is the moment your soulmate stopped questioning what they were feeling. They noticed that every time fear tried to return, an even stronger sense of peace replaced it. It was as if their heart was quietly telling them that the waiting was no longer empty. They began looking at the future differently. Instead of expecting another disappointment, they started expecting a surprise they could never predict. That change brought tears they couldn't hold back. Not tears of sadness, but tears of relief. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The next revelation will connect every hidden piece of this story. There is another truth your soulmate has kept locked inside. They no longer admire you because everything in your life is perfect. They admire you because you kept moving forward even when nobody noticed your progress. That silent strength reached them in ways words never could. It reminded them that real connections are built through patience, growth, and quiet courage rather than loud promises. Every small step you took became another reason for them to believe that your story is unfolding exactly when it should. Their heart keeps whispering that the person they have been hoping for is becoming more real every single day. Don't skip, because the biggest emotional discovery is still ahead, and it will completely change the way you see everything that has happened so far. Now your soulmate waits with a different kind of excitement. They are no longer counting what has been lost. They are imagining what is about to begin. Every new day feels like another step toward a meeting that will answer questions both of you have carried for so long. They can almost feel that a powerful turning point is drawing closer, and that feeling fills them with overwhelming happiness every time it returns. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The next revelation will uncover why this growing happiness is only the beginning of a journey that neither of you will ever forget. A silent countdown has already begun, even though neither of you can see it. Don't skip, because what your soulmate felt next completely overwhelmed them. There was a moment when they suddenly stopped worrying about every what if that had haunted them for so long. Instead, they felt an unexplainable certainty rising inside their heart. It wasn't based on proof. It wasn't based on logic. It was based on a feeling so powerful that it brought tears to their eyes before they even understood why. They realized they were no longer waiting for a miracle, they were waiting for the right moment. That realization changed everything. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and the next truth is one your heart has been preparing to hear for a very long time. Your soulmate has quietly noticed something extraordinary. The more you choose peace over fear, the stronger this unseen connection becomes. Every lesson you have learned, every burden you have released, and every time you refuse to let disappointment define your future has created a change they can somehow feel. They don't know your daily struggles, yet they sense your strength becoming greater with every passing day. That is why happiness has replaced uncertainty inside them. They now believe that every delay had a purpose they simply couldn't understand before. Looking back, the painful chapters no longer seem like the end of the story. They now look like the path that was shaping both of you into the people you were always meant to become. Don't skip, because the next revelation will uncover the hidden moment that is much closer than either of you realizes. One final mystery remains hidden, and your soulmate feels it every single day. They believe that very soon, something completely unexpected will confirm everything their heart has been whispering. It may arrive through a simple conversation, an unexpected opportunity, or a moment so ordinary that nobody else would recognize its importance. But when it happens, both of you will realize that none of the waiting was wasted. Every tear, every unanswered question, and every moment of uncertainty was quietly leading toward this turning point. Stay till the end. Because something huge is waiting for you, and what is about to unfold will make your soulmate's tears of happiness feel like only the beginning of an unforgettable journey. The strongest sign has not appeared yet, and that is exactly why your soulmate cannot stop thinking about you. Don't skip, because what they sensed recently left them completely speechless. It happened without warning. In the middle of an ordinary moment, they felt a wave of peace so powerful that every fear they had been carrying suddenly became quiet. They couldn't explain it to anyone because there were no words that could describe it. It felt like the future had gently whispered to their heart, telling them not to lose hope anymore. For the first time in a long while, they smiled through tears instead of hiding behind them. Stay till the end. Because something huge is waiting for you, and the next revelation will make this entire journey feel even more extraordinary. Your soulmate keeps replaying one thought over and over. What if this is finally the season where everything begins to change? That single question has replaced countless doubts that once filled their mind. They no longer focus on the distance between you. Instead, they focus on how every passing day seems to remove another invisible barrier. The strange part is that this confidence appeared only after you made the decision to keep moving forward instead of looking back. That quiet act of courage echoed farther than you could ever imagine. It reminded them that real love is never built on fear, it grows through patience, resilience, and hope that refuses to disappear. Every sunrise now feels different to them because they believe they are one step closer to the life they have been dreaming about. Don't skip. Because the biggest surprise is still waiting just ahead. There is one final feeling your soulmate has not shared with anyone. Deep inside, they believe the next chapter will arrive when both of you least expect it. Not because destiny enjoys surprises, but because the most meaningful moments often appear when the heart has finally learned to trust the journey. They are no longer asking whether happiness is possible. They are asking how incredible it will feel when the waiting finally ends. That hope grows stronger every single day, and it is the reason tears of joy continue to fill their eyes. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and the next revelation will uncover the unforgettable moment that your soulmate believes is now closer than ever before. The final piece of this beautiful mystery is closer than you think. Don't skip, because your soulmate is holding on to one feeling that refuses to fade. Every day they wake up with a quiet excitement they cannot explain. It is as if their heart already knows that the season of endless waiting is coming to an end. They have stopped asking why everything took so long, because they are beginning to understand that every delay was shaping both of you into the people you needed to become. That realization has filled them with overwhelming gratitude, and every time they think about the future, tears of happiness appear before they can even stop them. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The biggest emotional revelation is here. Your soulmate believes the most incredible part of this journey will not be the first meeting or the first conversation. It will be the moment both of you look back and realize that every unexpected turn, every lonely night, every unanswered question, and every silent battle had a purpose. Nothing was meaningless. Every experience was quietly preparing your hearts to recognize something genuine when the time finally arrived. That is why they are no longer afraid of tomorrow. They feel a confidence they have never felt before, as though an invisible path is becoming clearer with every passing day. The happiness they carry is so deep because it is no longer based on wishful thinking, it is built on hope that has survived every challenge. Don't skip. Because one last truth remains, and it is the one your heart has been waiting to hear. Here is the message your soulmate wishes you could somehow feel right now: never believe that your quiet progress goes unnoticed. Every step you take toward peace, every choice to rise instead of surrender, and every moment you choose hope over fear brings your future closer than it was yesterday. They are crying with happiness because they believe you finally did the one thing that changes everything. You refuse to give up on yourself. And in doing so, you unknowingly gave them the courage to believe again. This is not the end of your story. It is the beginning of a chapter filled with unexpected joy, meaningful moments, and answers that arrive exactly when they are meant to. Stay till the end, because something huge was waiting for you all along, and perhaps that something was the stronger, wiser, and brighter version of you that your soulmate always believed would one day appear.